What if I told you every tear you shed in silence, every door that closed on you, every dream that felt stolen was never random? What if the pain you hated most was actually the universe assigning you a power you didn't even know you had? Before you feel defeated, again, listen carefully. Your struggles were never wasted. They were assigned for something greater than you can imagine. My dear friends, brothers, and sisters, listen carefully. What if I told you that all those nights you cried alone, the times you felt invisible, the moments when life seemed unfair, none of it was wasted? Every rejection, every heartbreak, every failure, every door that slammed shut was not a punishment. It wasn't life testing you randomly. No, it was much deeper. It was preparation. It was assignment. The struggles that made you question your worth were actually building a version of yourself stronger than you can imagine. And today, it's time you realize that the life you thought you lost was actually being designed for your ultimate rise. Have you ever wondered why some people get everything easily while others face constant storms? It's not coincidence. The storms are not meant to destroy you. They are meant to awaken you. Every challenge you faced was a silent instructor, teaching lessons the comfort never cuckooed. Those people who laughed at your mistakes, those doors that closed, those moments you felt broken and abandoned, they were not signs of failure. They were signals that something greater was being assigned. Quietly, invisibly, patiently, molding you into someone unshakable, someone unstoppable. Think about it. Every struggle has its own hidden purpose. Every sleepless night carried a secret assignment. Every time you felt weak, life was actually measuring your resilience. Every mistake you made wasn't a reflection of your inadequacy. It was a tool to sharpen your wisdom. You were being sculpted in silence while others were living in comfort. You were building inner strength, patience, and perspective that will one day allow you to achieve things most people only dream of, because your struggles weren't wasted, they were assigned. Sometimes we look back at our lives and wonder why certain people succeed while we remain stuck. The answer is simply, they faced less, you faced more. But here's the secret the world never tells you. Facing more doesn't mean losing more. It means preparing for more. The pain, the losses, the heart attachments, they were all carefully assigned to you. They were shaping you, not breaking you. You just couldn't see it then. But now, with hindsight, you realize that nothing in your journey was accidental. Everything was strategic, intentional, and necessary. Your struggles were your training ground. Every setback was a lesson in patience. Every disappointment was a test in faith. Every failure was a whisper telling you to keep going. While others were taking shortcuts, you were building foundations. While others were chasing instant gratification, you were gaining endurance. Life was assigning you power, resilience, and wisdom. And the irony is, when you finally rise, people will say it happened overnight. But they will never see the decades of quiet preparation, the struggles that were never wasted but were assigned to you. Many people fear struggle. They try to avoid pain, disappointment, and rejection at all costs. But here's the truth. Struggle is the silent architect of greatness. It's not something to hate. It's something to embrace. Every difficult moment was your life whispering, I am assigning you strength, patience, courage, and wisdom. You may not have understood it at the time, but every tear you cried, every failure you endured, every moment you felt hopeless was carefully placed in your life to prepare you for the moment you would rise stronger, wiser, and unstoppable. Think of the people who have inspired you most in life. Do you think they reached greatness without struggle? Absolutely not. Their victories were preceded by battles, sacrifices, pain, and sleepless nights. And you were walking the same path. Your struggles were never wasted. They were your personal preparation for a life of significance. While others were living in comfort, you were becoming remarkable. Every challenge you faced, every obstacle in your path, every person who doubted you, it was an assignment molding you for something greater than you ever imagined. Sometimes you may feel invisible, overlooked, and unappreciated. That's normal. It's part of the assignment. Life doesn't reveal the plan immediately. The universe works quietly, silently, aligning pieces behind the scenes. The people who laughed at you, underestimated you, or ignored you, they were part of the process too. They were not your enemies. They were catalysts, creating the exact conditions you needed to rise, to prove, and to achieve. The struggles were not wasted. They were assigned. And one day, everything will make sense. Look at your failures again closely. What if those moments were not signs that you were weak, but signs that life was intentionally preparing you? Every rejection, every heartbreak, every failure, they were all letters in your secret instruction manual, teaching you resilience, patience, humility, and strength. Life never punishes anyone without purpose. And every struggle you endured was carefully assigned to ensure that when you finally step into your moment, nothing can stop you. The beauty of life is hidden in struggle. Pain teaches lessons that comfort cannot. Failure teaches wisdom that success cannot. Rejection teaches self-reliance that praise cannot. And you, my friend, have walked through a storm most people never survive. The struggles you thought were meaningless, the tears you thought were wasted, the nights you spent in silence, they were all assignments to forge the strongest version of you. The person you are becoming is the person who will shine because nothing was wasted, everything was assigned. Even when life seemed unfair, even when hope seemed lost, even when your dreams seemed far away, it was all part of a larger plan. The universe doesn't waste struggles. Every heartbreak, every failure, every lonely night, they were assigned to you for growth, for power, for endurance. You may have questioned it then, but now you see that those moments were the silent architects of your strength. They were quietly building the life that you are meant to live, the person you are meant to become, the success you are destined to achieve. Sometimes you might feel that life is punishing you, that everyone else got luckier, easier, faster. But here's the truth: the universe doesn't punish. It assigns. And your assignments were designed for greatness. Each challenge was placed strategically in your life to teach, to mold, and to prepare you. And the beauty of it all is those assignments will reveal their purpose in time. One day, everything that hurt you, everything that slowed you down, everything that broke you will make perfect sense. Imagine looking back one day and realizing that every struggle you faced, every obstacle you endured, every heartbreak you survived was not random. You will realize that it was all assigned to you. Every single challenge, every single difficulty, every moment of pain was strategically placed in your life to prepare you for a level of strength, wisdom, and success that most people never achieve. And that is the gift of struggle. It prepares you for greatness while others chase comfort and mediocrity. Many people never understand the value of their own struggles. They try to run from pain, avoid failure, or numb themselves from disappointment. But you cannot escape what is assigned to you. And thank God, because those struggles are your greatest teachers. The very challenges that hurt you, exhausted you, and broke you will one day be the very things that fuel your greatness. Every struggle was never wasted. They were assignments carefully given, quietly orchestrated, patiently delivered to forge the unstoppable version of you. Remember this, your struggles are not punishments. They are privileges. Privileges that allow you to grow, learn, and become someone remarkable. They are rare gifts that most people never experience because most people choose comfort over growth. But you, who faced the storms, endured the pain, and fought the battles, have been given something extraordinary. Your struggles were assigned. They were carefully placed in your life to prepare you for a destiny bigger than you ever imagined. Every time you felt broken, every time you questioned your purpose, every time you doubted if it was worth it, you were being tested, trained, and strengthened. You were walking through fire, but fire doesn't destroy. Fire refines. And the struggles you faced were the flames preparing you for a life of impact, influence, and significance. When you finally rise, when you finally achieve, you'll realize the truth. Nothing was wasted. Everything was assigned, and every struggle had a purpose. Think about all the people who laughed at you, doubted you, or ignored you. They were never enemies. They were part of your assignment. Their disbelief, their doubt, their judgment was a tool life used to strengthen your resolve. You were being shaped, not defeated. Every struggle, every disappointment, every painful experience was assigned to you to forge a version of yourself who cannot be shaken, cannot be broken, and cannot be ignored. Your journey is unique. Your struggles are unique, and that is why the victories you will achieve will be extraordinary. You have endured more than most. You have faced storms that others never even imagined. And yet here you are, still standing, still fighting, still believing. That is proof that your struggles were never wasted. They were assigned. They were the blueprint of your greatness, the unseen training ground of your destiny, and the silent architects of your strength. Do not let anyone make you feel small because of your past. Do not let anyone make you feel weak because of your struggles. Those very struggles are the reason you are stronger than most. Those setbacks are the reason you are wiser than most. Those failures are the reason you are ready for success that most people will never experience. Your struggles were never wasted. They were assigned, and they were preparing you for a level of greatness that is beyond imagination. Every struggle you face has a hidden reason. It's easy to feel broken when the world seems against you. Every loss, every delay, every door that closes, every dream that feels stolen, none of it is random. Life assigns these challenges to you to build character, to grow your patience, to teach endurance, and to strengthen your faith. You may not see it now, but every moment of pain is a seed that will grow into the strongest version of yourself. Your struggles were never wasted. They were assigned. The world applauds those who succeed quickly, but rarely celebrates the ones who endure quietly. Yet, endurance is the real measure of greatness. The tears you shed when no one was watching, the failures that no one noticed, the moments when you felt unseen, all of them were shaping you. Life assigns struggles to those who are capable of turning them into power. And you, despite every challenge, are exactly that person. Think about it. Every person who ever achieved greatness was tested in ways most cannot imagine. They stumbled, they lost, they faced ridicule, and yet they persevered. Your story is no different. Every struggle you have survived was carefully placed in your life to prepare you for a destiny bigger than the one you can see. Nothing was wasted, and every painful moment was an assignment designed to make you unstoppable. When you feel like giving up, remember this: the very struggles that weigh you down today will be the wings that lift you tomorrow. Life is not about the absence of difficulty, but about how you respond to it. Your trials are the architects of your strength. Your setbacks are the instructors of your wisdom. And every challenge, no matter how heavy, was assigned to prepare you for a victory that will astonish everyone, including yourself. Some people never understand why they endure hardship. They see only the pain, not the purpose. But you, if you can see clearly, will recognize the design behind the struggle. The heartbreaks were not punishments. The failures were not defeats. The delays were not denials. Everything that felt unbearable was assigned to prepare you for a future that matches your true potential. Your struggles were never wasted. They were assignments quietly shaping a legacy. The beauty of struggle is invisible at first. It whispers, it tests, it molds silently. While others enjoy comfort, you endure storms. While others take shortcuts, you build depth. Every difficult choice you made, every obstacle you overcame, every challenge that seemed impossible, these were assigned to you for growth, not punishment. And one day, you will look back and realize that the path you threw was cruel, was actually your greatest gift. Even when the world doubted you, even when your own mind questioned your worth, even when failure seemed inevitable, life was working behind the scenes. The struggles were never mistakes or random events. They were strategic, purposeful, and necessary. They were assigned to cultivate resilience, courage, patience, and wisdom. Your story is not about loss. It is about preparation for the extraordinary success that is already written for you. Have you ever wondered why some people shine after hardship while others remain broken? The difference is understanding. Those who shine know that every struggle was an assignment, not a punishment. Every pain, every delay, every obstacle was meant to prepare them for a life of purpose. And now, the same truth applies to you. What you endured, what you survived, what you almost gave up on, was carefully assigned to create the person you are becoming. Life is not cruel, it is intentional. The struggles you thought were meaningless are the hidden teachers of strength and wisdom. The moments that hurt the most are the moments that matter the most. And even when hope seemed lost, even when your heart felt heavy, even when every plan failed, the universe was quietly assigning the lessons that would later become your greatest advantage. Your struggles were never wasted. They were assigned to build an unshakable foundation for your future. Think of the times you wanted to quit. Think of the nights you cried in silence. Think of the dreams that slipped through your fingers. These moments were not random. They were intentional assignments. They were tests to see if you would persist, endure, and rise. And the truth is, you did rise. You are still standing. And that is proof that your struggles were never wasted. They were assigned to prepare you for a victory that will be worth every tear. Every heartbreak and every sleepless night, every challenge, no matter how painful, carries a hidden blessing. Every setback is a disguised opportunity. Every failure is a lesson wrapped in disguise. the struggles that you despised, the obstacles you couldn't overcome, the moments when life seemed unfair. All were carefully assigned to train you for greatness. They were shaping you for a future that is bigger than your fears, stronger than your doubts, and brighter than your darkest nights. You may feel alone in your struggle, like no one understands what you're going through. But that is part of the assignment. Life doesn't give easy lessons in front of an audience. It teaches in solitude, in silence, in the moments that nobody sees. And the beauty is, those who survive these assignments emerge stronger, wiser, and more capable than anyone else. Your struggles were never wasted. They were assigned, and you are destined to rise above them all. Every loss, every heartbreak, every disappointment carries a secret message. You are being prepared. While others chase comfort, you are learning patience. While others fear failure, you are learning resilience. While others quit at the first sign of difficulty, you are learning endurance. The struggles you face today are assignments that will shape the life you are meant to live tomorrow. Trust the process. Every struggle is intentional. Every struggle is assigned. Even when people laughed at you, doubted you, or dismissed your dreams, your assignment continued. Life has a way of turning ridicule and doubt into motivation, strength, and clarity. Those very moments of doubt, those very moments of pain, were tools assigned to forge your character, sharpen your vision, and prepare you for a life that commands respect. Your struggles were never wasted. They were assigned to make you remarkable. The struggles you face now are not the end of your story. They are the introduction. The chapters of hardship are writing the plot of your ultimate triumph. Every tear, every failure, every sleepless night is a line in the story of your greatness. And when you finally achieve, you'll realize that nothing was wasted. Everything was intentional. Everything was assigned. And the person you become is stronger, wiser, and more prepared than you ever imagined. Do not despise your struggles. Do not resent your setbacks. Do not blame life for the challenges you've endured. Instead, embrace them, because they are your secret teachers. They are the tools that are building your courage, refining your patience, strengthening your resolve, and revealing your purpose. Every hardship, every obstacle, every painful moment was assigned to ensure that you are ready for the life you were always meant to lead. Even when hope seemed distant, even when fear threatened to paralyze you, even when it felt like the world had abandoned you, the universe was still working. Your struggles were assigned to mold you, guide you, and prepare you. The silent work you did in moments of doubt, the resilience you developed in moments of pain, the strength you discovered in moments of fear, they were all part of your assignment. Nothing was wasted. Everything had a purpose. The world may not understand your journey. They may not see the battles you've fought or the tears you've shed. But that doesn't matter. What matters is that you endured. What matters is that you survived. What matters is that you are stronger today than you were yesterday. Your struggles were never wasted. They were assigned. They were shaping you for greatness, preparing you for influence, and designing a destiny that only you can achieve. Imagine one day looking back and realizing that all the pain, all the failures, all the heartbreaks, they were your secret allies. They were the very things that prepared you for your victory, your breakthrough, and your legacy. Life does not waste suffering. Life assigns it to those capable of using it. And you who have endured more than most are exactly that person. Your struggles were never wasted. They were assigned to create the extraordinary life you deserve. So today, rise above doubt. Rise above fear. Rise above every struggle that tried to hold you down. The tears, the losses, the pain, the heartbreaks, they were never wasted. They were assigned. They were carefully placed in your life to teach, mold, and prepare you. And now it's time. Time to step into your destiny. Time to embrace the strength, wisdom, and power that was being built in silence. Your struggles were never wasted. They were assigned, and your rise is inevitable.